Hey everybody, this is Rob Gauthier, the ET Whisperer. I wanted to share this new channeling of Metatron. It's been some time since we've shared a Metatron channeling, and this specific channeling was done for our Patreon in-depth monthly topic, which is basically a poll. Everyone suggests the ideas that they want to have channeled about in depth, and at that time we take them all, put them up for a vote, and whatever one wins, we talk about that topic in depth. Now, normally it's Aridif who channels, but because I'm going to be channeling Metatron more and going to be channeling Metatron exclusively, once the calendar gets cleared with everyone who's purchased sessions with Treb and Aridif, I'm going to only be channeling Metatron for some time, for the next few months. I'm no way, shape, or form done channeling Treb or Aridif, but there are definitely some reasons that I'm trying to get back into the Earth energy. Plus, Metatron's energy pushes me more towards organization. It's something I've needed in my life with my health, my family, everything like that. It's kind of an important aspect to me. So you'll be seeing a lot more Metatron. And eventually, Treb and Aridif will come back, but I still gotta channel them as I do certain Patreon Q&A nights, and I'm gonna be channeling them for the people who purchase sessions already. But from this point forward, I will be channeling Metatron. So I thought it would be fitting to share a video with you guys about Metatron, and the specific topic that was chosen was crystals and communication. So basically, how crystals work for communication. So I'm going to share some excerpts of this. If you're interested in joining our Patreon, you can join that and then have access to all the archives. And once that's done, we're going to continue working with new energies with Metatron, as well as sharing more public sessions. So enjoy the channeling, guys. I hope you enjoy it. Love you guys. We'll see you on the other side.
Greetings and salutations. This is Metatron. We are the aspect of Metatron to the equivalent of human consciousness versus the sphere of consciousness inside. This is a different aspect or attribute that Rob has connected to before, but this is the most relevant attribute that we wish to share with you at this time. We understand you have a desire for communication of one specific topic, and this topic deals with communication function of crystals or crystalline substances. This is an adequate conversation for us to speak about, with communication of crystals being that which are similar to the communications of humans into their higher selves. The higher self of a human consciousness holds the maximized frequency and the infinite possibility of all frequencies. And the crystal substance in the hand of a human being with an intention is a design with one consciousness configuration trying to find another conscious configuration, and the configuration of the human intention enters the crystal and creates the opportunity for communication and expansion. How to attune this crystal to your own consciousness and to your own preference will be different for all of you, but there's simple steps that can help lead you to the answer of how your crystal will be attuned to. First, what is the coloration of this crystal? Is it black? Is it clear? Is it white? Is it blue? Is it red, green, orange? Now, most of you understand that if it is red or orange, then it simply will resonate from the base part of your chakra or from the second part of your chakra system. The coloration matching a chakra makes it become easier, because you will already have a place to start. When you feel the chakra, which coloration is, and allow that chakra to be focused upon fully, allow the energy of your consciousness to amplify that chakra with your mental and conscious focus to fill that area with energy, and let that energy reverberate into your auric field. It can be that simple. But most of you will have some related resistances in those chakras. So it will be helpful for you to focus on the coloration of the chakra and focus on the coloration of the crystal, and then bring the energy from your heart into that chakra and continue to allow it to pour in until you feel that chakra the most full that it can be with energy. And then visualize a vibrational field of electromagnetic energy coming out of that chakra. If you want to understand what an electromagnetic field looks like, look up into your sky. Look at your technology into your sun. See how the surface of your sun works. This is a highly unattuned electromagnetic field, but one that shows example of how the overswelling of energy inside of a chakra may appear to you. Once you see and feel that energy in the chakra overstimulating and overfilled with energy, let it ripple out and attune to your auric field. Once your auric field is in complete alignment and attunement with that chakra energy, then let the crystal in the field of energy and let your crystal attune to that energy field. Now, what if your crystal is not within the spectrum of the chakra system as you understand? White appears to be the absence of all color, and black appears to be the combination of all colors, or replacing both of those per perspective. But the easiest way for you to understand a color that is not within the spectrum is going to its closest relative counterpart, or if those specific colors of black and white come, black will be the combination of every chakra, and white will be the absence of the chakra in the base energy of the earth itself. Tuning it to your own auric field will be clear and will be simple as just allowing your own consciousness in your auric field to attune to the intention and then to the crystal, while that which is not clear and white but is black will be met differently, will be met with all of the chakras vibrating and attuning with one another, and then attuning to the auric field. Now this is how you become in resonance and harmony with your crystal. This is how you work with that crystal for the clearest form of communication. But the recognition of placing more intricate evolution into that crystal of consciousness can be done so by visualizations, creating Merkabas within the center of the crystal with your visualization, creating the tree of life for the crystal to sit in the center of, can help amplify this energy, especially when you are working with earth-centered beings. And when working with earth-centered beings, connecting to the earth deeply before attuning your crystal will be important also. Grounding, letting your ground be the earth elemental consciousness, placing yourself in to that ground, placing yourself fully into the earth energy. Most of you can do this by stepping outside, being a part of nature, taking your shoes off and feeling the mud between your toes. This can be that simple. And when you are working with non-earth consciousnesses, galactic consciousnesses, then connect to your sky and atmosphere, where your own electromagnetic grid from your crown chakra enters, and what surrounds the earth. This energy can be in resonance and attuned to your own consciousness before entering the attunement state of your crystal. We'll now take your questions, William.
Yes, thank you, Metatron. It's nice to finally connect with you like this. I believe it's the first time. One of the questions that's come from someone in our group is why have some of us always had an attraction to crystals? Well, obviously, there's something about our humanity that intrinsically connects us to them. Could you speak more about that?
There are many reasons why this happens. And the reasons why this happens for most of you is unconscious to you. The reason why it's unconscious to you because it happens at a soul level, not your human level. And what is a soul level? The soul level is your higher self. The soul level is all of the lifetimes that you have lived here on Earth before. All of the times that you have been Atlantean beings or indigenous beings who worked so strongly in the element of Earth. Some of you are not from Earth, and some of you simply remember the technology that crystals opened in your race that helped your race evolve. Now, this is one reason, the unconscious reason. The conscious reason is because it is the perfect formed Earth element. And all of you are a part of that Earth element, whether you have been upon Earth for one lifetime, or whether you have traveled here in this lifetimes. All of you are a part of it now. All of you are human now. So all of you are made from the DNA inside of your body to the very core root of your birth. Were always birthed into the element of Earth. And when you are the elemental Earth consciousness, the physical manifestation of the element Earth itself, you cannot help but to admire perfection of that same elemental energy. Now, many of you call back on soul level to the lifetimes of Atlantis or the lifetimes outside of Earth where crystal were the evolutionary turning point, much as it may be upon Earth, where entering the conscious layered states of your own internal mind and learning how to open the history of crystals technologically as well as internally opened a new stage for you in those lifetimes. Atlantis was very similar to a primitive form of human from your perspectives and had opened the crystal consciousness, and within 2 generations became the enlightened beings you knew. Races upon the stars, Arcturian beings, Pleiadian beings, opened the crystal consciousness, and within years became a more enlightened society. All of you love the crystal. All of you feel drawn to the crystal because you understand its importance. You understand its perfection. You understand its history, even if you don't understand your history.